But how are you guys in like surviving Japanese summer? Like, how hot is it today? Jesus.
It's like 35, I think. Or yesterday was 35.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me start off with something. I hate it when you can't complain about the weather where you're from. It's like, you know,
What?
I said on Twitter, I was like, I'm dying, man. It's 35 degrees. And then someone replies like, it's like 42 here. And I'm like, that is not something to be proud of. You live in a fucking, like the actual sun. Like, why are you bragging?
I fucking hate that shit. Like, no matter how hot it is where you are, and you could be fucking dying in the Sahara Desert or something. You get to like the nearest town. You're like, fuck, man, I just survived the Sahara. And someone from Texas or somewhere and be like, oh, how hot was it? How hot was it?
You didn't measure it? You didn't measure it? Why didn't you measure it? Huh? It's hotter where I am? You little bitch.
No, because what I've realized, okay, I've like living in Japan has made me change my opinion. Because before, okay, so before moving to Japan or before like moving out of England,
totally unrelated.
Like, no, actually, it's not totally unrelated. Because before moving to Japan or moving out of England, my favorite season was summer. Okay,
Yeah.
I was
We've
the summer
discussed
kid.
this in the podcast before, and we were
Have
like,
we?
yeah, or maybe it was just off camera. But
think it was off camera,
I remember
yeah.
we were like talking about, because I think you and I both like the winter, much more.
No,
for
winter's worst season.
Lots of no, fuck off.
Winter's worst season.
Maybe this should become a conversation that we have every single year. The summer turns around and everyone's gonna be like, you guys spoke about this already. I'm like, it's in my head. Shut up.
No, because like I didn't realize that it's like summers in England are actually pretty good, and that's why summer was my favorite
Well,
season.
how hot does it get in England?
It's like 25 degrees
Okay.
That's
Celsius.
not summer.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? That's the thing.
No, it gets hotter than that. Go on.
It gets hotter for like 1 week.
The summer before we left, right? Yeah, but that 1 week is pure hell because the UK, we don't have air conditioning. It just doesn't exist.
True.
In homes.
Yeah, the one time I went to the UK, it was during that week.
It's horrible because
Yeah, it sucks.
you know, at least in Japanese summer, it's like, oh shit, walking outside, fuck, this is it's way worse. But you can just go in any building anywhere, and you're like, oh, cool.
Just instant hard.
They've got the AC running at full blast. Like it's good. But
It's
in
like
the
a
UK,
fucking tundra inside the
you
building.
have no escape in the UK.
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
maybe
sure.
the gym has AC, the supermarket probably has it, but like that's it. Like when you go home, you're like, put on the TV.
Yeah, because like, what do you do to cool down in the UK?
Have like 9 fans on you.
So you do have fans.
Yeah, but fans don't do shit.
Yeah, fans don't do shit.
Fans are like
Fans just dissipate the hot air.
Fans are placebos.
Yeah.
Of like, you're like, yeah, it's definitely doing something. You're like, why am I still sweating so much? Like,
I
It
disagree.
doesn't, because all it is just taking the stagnant hot air and just moving it around, right?
yeah, occasionally I just like, you go up to it, you know, I put my shirt over the fan, and I'm
Yeah.
like, this is true cooling.
That's the best feeling.
That's the
Maybe it's a nostalgia thing for me because growing up or like spending my summers in Thailand, you know, in Thailand we would try to save costs as much as possible, you know, so like the AC is always like the last resort. So that's like when we're literally like dying of heat stroke.
Yeah.
Any other time it's just like, come on, you can survive with a fan. So like I spent most of my like Thailand experience being cooled down by a fan, and AC was just like, okay, if we don't put the AC on, we're probably going to die here. So I think that's why it's like kind of nostalgic for me. Like I kind of like the fan. Like I kind of like the feeling of the fan just on me, but I admit, like if you're not used to it, like I felt sorry when you and Aki visited us in the UK because you had to sleep in my room, and that was like
There was one fan in there.
there was a single fan in like my entire house, and like, Joey, you can have the fan. And I was like, I don't think it actually did anything for you.
Didn't do anything. I was butt fucking naked in your bed. I'm like, I'm still dying. It sucks.
Yeah, it doesn't help, and it doesn't get cool during the night. It's
The
just
fan,
rough.
I get like the whole like fan being nostalgic though, because like I have that exact same thing at my
Oh yeah,
grandma's.
suffering
old,
is nostalgic for me.
No,
I love
at
being
my
tortured.
grandma's old place in the middle of nowhere in the mountains.
Yeah.
We didn't have AC. It was just because the house was too big to have a single AC unit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like also all the doors were always open, so it was always with a fan.
Yeah.
But it's nostalgic. Is it good memories though? No. Like 10 years old.
It's
I
nostalgic.
love just dying
Yeah,
slowly.
God,
It's so
I remember
nostalgic.
the time when I almost died of heat stroke in my grandma's house. Good times.
No, but like,
you might be confusing nostalgic with like PTSD. Is it a
I
fine
don't know.
line? I don't know.
I like the feeling of I prefer the feeling of summer over winter, like any day of the week. I don't know. I'm just depressed in winter. Winter's just like even like dying in this heat. I still prefer what I'm experiencing now to winter.
What happens to you in the
Fucking
winter?
What happens, bro?
Winter's just the worst
It's
season.
like a fucking Game of Thrones character right now going on about this shit.
It is. It's the worst season. Okay. I think it's like scientifically proven that people are more happy with more sunlight.
I disagree.
Right? I think it's literally more healthier for you to get more sunlight because you are literally happier
be
seeing
sunny
more
in the
sunlight.
But there is sunlight in the winter.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's like barely any sunlight in the winter. And okay, here's the thing that depresses me the most, okay? Especially if you're working a 9 to 5 job and you have to commute to work, you wake up. You wake up maybe 7 a.m. or whatever. If you have to commute long, it's like 7, 8 a.m.
Yeah.
You wake up, it's dark. You go to the office at 9 and it's still just like the sun's just rising.
I love that.
You stay.
It's so fun.
No, because
Isn't it great? It feels like you beat the morning.
Yeah.
It's like,
because
yo, okay, I'm ahead of it. All
You
right,
stay
okay.
inside. You stay inside literally all day. You're just in the office with artificial light. You go out. It's 5 p.m. and again it's dark.
I like that.
I like the night.
How can
doesn't like- who doesn't like the
how can you not want any sunshine in your life?
Most of the time I have my curtains closed.
Yeah.
I don't know.
When it's too hot.
Oh
even
my
in
God.
even in my office now, I have them closed all the time.
And like the second thing, everything's dead in the winter. There's no color at all. You look outside, everything's gray, everything's drab. How can you be happy with like zero color?
I don't know. I just think you're a boring person.
Literally, the only thing to look forward to in winter is Christmas. Like, I'm pretty sure
I don't give a shit about
I'm
Christmas.
pretty sure they invented Christmas because if they didn't have Christmas, like everyone would just have nothing to look forward to.
Objection, I'm from Australia. We didn't have such thing.
Okay, I've never been to Australia.
It's like this and for me.
Everyone knows that Christmas was invented by Coca-Cola.
Of course.
It's the same colors.
There was no Christmas before Coca-Cola. Everyone knows that. I don't know. It's fun. It's cozy. You get to. It's cold
cozy.
out. You get the most drip in winter. Like
I agree. Okay,
you get no drip in the summer.
I wouldn't be
You get
wearing
the
this.
best-
I wouldn't be wearing this drip in the winter.
You get the best drip and you get the best sleep.
True.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
dude, sleep is clean.
Yeah.
Oh no, sleep.
You
sleep
crack the
is-
window open a little bit sometimes. It's kind of chilly. Ooh, nice.
It's like it's not cold, but it's like a little bit like, oh, okay, maybe I could, put something light on. But the moment you hop in that bed and you put that blanket over you and you're just wrapped in a warm cocoon, there's like, I'm unstoppable. This sleep is on my side now. And you just get the best fucking sleep. Yeah, the mornings suck. But
Yeah, the mornings do
But
suck.
for me, all the mornings suck. I can't wake up in the morning, so it doesn't make a fucking difference for me.
Okay, the only thing I will say is that I can wear turtlenecks in the winter.
Exactly.
That's
Would there be Steve Handjobs without
It
winter?
sucks because your options are so limited in the winter. It's like you can't wear the summer. You can't wear more than one layer ever. Like a jacket. Oh, well that sucks. No, I love jackets. Jackets are so fun.
No jeans?
Hoodies are gone. Jumpers are gone. Yeah, I wear jeans still now, but I'm dying. But that's because I hate shorts.
But that's why I like British summers, because what I realize is that British summers is just like a comfortable, like it's a comfortable temperature for most of the time.
Pre-global warming, yes, it was good because this didn't used to happen. And it was never like this in the UK where it was that bad.
I remember we'd always complain about British summers to be like every British person I've met is just like, oh, you haven't experienced British summer. It's like really, it rains sometimes, it's cold sometimes, and I'm just like, it actually slaps compared to other summers, compared to other places.
Yeah.
I would have agreed with you until like 2 years ago when for some reason 2 years in a row we just had horrible heat waves that just ruined the summer for me, because it was always fun in the UK. The best part about it is I like it in summer when the day is hot and the night gets cool,
Yeah.
but in Japan it doesn't get cool during
No,
the
it
night.
does.
No,
I
not
think it
really.
does.
No,
In the
Compared to now, like, because, it's like, what, fucking 2 p.m. right now. It is
Yeah.
like the hottest time of the day right now, right?
Yeah.
But compared to that, you're right.
yeah, carry on, boys. I'll
But
just-
compared to that, when it, the sun finally goes down to like, what, like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
maybe. And like around like 9 or 10, it's like, it's pretty comfortable. That's the kind of weather where I'm like, okay, I'm really comfortable. I can't concentrate with it.
We're gonna cut. But like, I like that. I like having as much sunlight as possible, and I feel like the best. Like my favorite time period of the entire year is about like what's the word, like dusk, summertime, when like the sun's setting. It's about 7-8 p.m. and you're just watching the sunset. Man, you feel like a fucking anime character, because it's just like it's that fucking scene where you just like where the
Bullshit, do you
in
watch the
every
sun?
opening where like the protagonist is watching the sunset and the wind's just blowing.
How often
and
do
You
you
are
like
not
breeze.
standing
yeah.
out
How-
on your
how-
fucking balcony being like,
how
"That's
often are
nice
you watching
sunset."
how often are you watching the sunset?
Freaking Star Wars.
Is that sun? No, shut the fuck up. No, it's anime. Shut the fuck
That's
up,
like,
Navi.
That's
It's
like
not
that
Star
scene
Wars.
on Tatooine, right? Where he's
No,
like
shut
watching
the
the sun go down.
How often are you watching the sunset?
Honestly, that's why I love my balcony. That's why I have a hammock out there. Because
No, you fuck off. You're not watching the sunset every day.
I'm not watching it every day.
But that's like the hottest time of the day, in my opinion, because you're getting that like direct fucking sunlight.
The hottest
on your
time of the
face.
day is fucking now. I can't stand out there for like 10
hot,
minutes.
It's hot until the sun goes down. Like the moment the sun rises, it's the hottest time of the day.
I mean,
I don't know, man. I like going outside, and I don't want to have to fucking, shed away my life expectancy to just go outside.
yeah, I guess that's why for me in Japan, I think my favorite season is probably spring.
For me, it's the autumn.
Autumn?
Yeah, like around like October is probably my favorite time of the year, just because it's like, again, you have that, variance in drip, right? You can wear a jacket if it gets a little bit cold in the night, but you can take it off and rock a long sleeve, right? But it's also not so cold that it's excruciating, but it's not too hot either.